guess this is the flip side of that pathway we were walking on just a little while ago.
This is crazy. Who knew such amazing technology existed?
Everything's topsy-turvy and that's all you can think about?
Bear in mind, the core of Rena now sits above us. I pray that we...
No choice! Force flash!
Talon Hurricane!
Right! Now I can let loose!
It's finished!
Let's do it!
Lunarongo!
Eagle Assault!
What? Dragon Force!
Air thrust!
Blending Flash! Tornado Alpha! Blazing Flame!
Astral energy!
Say no more! That astral energy was incredible!
I gave it everything I had.
What are those? They look like Shion's thorns, and with flowers too.
Not real ones, though. They're just like that flower growing out of Rena.
We must be getting close to the Great Spirit now.
Hey, Rinwell, what was that thing you said about how a little bit of Dana's Great Spirit is inside all of us?
Right. That's why Dana's Great Spirit is so much more diluted. Weak, even. Whether it was a choice so it didn't overpower others, or just the way it is anyone's guess.
If that's true, then wouldn't it mean Dana's will could never form under natural conditions?
Yeah, sounds like that's probably the case.
So if Dana exists within all of us, then what if something occurred that brought everyone's hearts and minds together as one? That unity could potentially act as Dana's will.
You mean if everybody was, like, thinking the exact same thing at the exact same time? Come on, there's no way we could pull that off.
I know it's a long shot, but it might work.
Let's assume that's even possible for a second. Would it even be enough to fight back against Rena's Great Spirit?
If nothing else, it might be an option if we can't use the Renasalma.
Things are different here than on the surface.
That shows...
So here's a question. We came all this way to Rena on the assumption the Renasalma's here, right?
Just don't say it, Law.
Yeah, but I'm just saying...
I said don't.
I can understand why you might be concerned, Law. But you need to remember that there are people it affects more directly than you.
Oh, sorry.
We've managed to make it this far believing. Losing faith now won't do us any good. We're better off focusing our anxiety elsewhere.
Such as?
The Great Spirit. If Hevrecht 35's to be believed, our enemy won't just be handing over the Renas Alma to us. At least, not without a fight.
Not only that, but that same enemy just gulped down more than an entire world's worth of astral energy.
Point taken. It may be strange to say, but when I'm fighting, or at least know what needs to be done, it helps me a lot. I don't doubt myself as much. So thanks, both of you. The floor's on the ceiling and the ceiling's on the floor. This whole thing's making my head spin. Why would they even do something like this?
The Helganquil can bend life forms to suit their will. Nothing they could do at this point would surprise me.
The ceiling is on the floor. That doesn't weird you out?
What good is a team made up of members who all share the same opinions on everything? And besides, when you get to be at my ripe old age, one begins to consider it quite uncouth to show one's true emotions at times.
Oh, come on, Grandpa. You can't be that old.
The sands of time wait for none of us, lad.
Yeah, we'll see. Though at this rate, I guess I'll have to live long enough to get as old as you first, huh?
You will. And when the time comes, I look forward to hearing you change your tune on the matter.
I don't know what I'd do without you. Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training's paying off!
Don't mind if I do.
That's enough! Sword rain out! This one's for
We
you!
got flyers! In an instant! Impact Claw!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood. No choice! Sword Rain Alpha! Eat him!
Lunar corruption!
Dragon Swarm!
Lunar blast!
I'm just getting started!
Sword Rain
Careful!
Alpha!
It has some kind of camouflage! Raging cascade!
Rending Blast! Sword Rain Alpha!
In a bind?
Reload! Light! Oh, searing flare! Reload! Rain down!
Sword Rain Alpha!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Pierce through!
Now!
Totally! In an instant! Impact Claw!
Like we're gonna lose to small fry.
This will be a delicious piece of cake! Here's evil!
Sword Flash!
Inferno punch!
It's on!
Watch this!
Outstanding form! If weak is gonna need all of us together!
This ends
I'll
now!
finish you here and now!
Rising Phoenix!
Will this help?
Inferno punch! I'll finish you
Sword Rain
here and
Alpha!
now!
Thanks, Shia.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
Sword
Rain Alpha!
Magic is there! Burn! In here! Burning strike! Now!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Looks like it could be worth something.
No backing down!
Force Flash!
Here! Let me go!
Strike!
Mega Ray! Eat
Watch
dirt!
Force Flash!
Now!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
We won that by a mile!
My word. This... must be the work of Providence.
Provo what now?
It means destiny. I think it's a bit of an exaggeration, though. Go no further!
Force Flash! Strike! Thanks!
Brilliant light!
Strike! Force Flash!
Do it!
Strike! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! Didn't even break a sweat.
No choice! Strike! This one's all mine! Ignite!
Inferno! I'll finish you here and now!
Force Flash! It can hide itself?
Now it's
Amazing! Try harder! Dragon Swarm!
Now I'm real mad!
I owe you one.
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint.
Take this! Nope, that isn't silly.
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! That's what I like to hear. choice! Force Slash! Slay! Now it's let loose! The flame inside me yearns to be let out!
What's this?
Be careful, everyone! This one isn't normal! Ignite! We've turned the tables on it!
There are still more left.
Xion, right! No time to hold back! I owe you one! Try this! Come one, come all! Dragon Form!
What's this?
Healing circle!
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
What a relief! I'm just getting started!
One at a time!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Here through! You get it!
I'll finish you here and now!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
By the power of
This is for you, Dad!
Strike!
Holy land!
Force Slash!
A chain between heaven and earth. Now!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Hey, that looks pretty good.
Little help!
They got me flanked!
Force Slash! Strike! Force Slash!
Now!
In an instant! Impact Block!
Well then, I should probably think about tonight's menu.
No choice!
I'm like bait to them!
Strike! Force Slash!
We're in the home stretch now!
Just getting started!
Force Slash!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Illuminate me!
More Zuko?
Keep calm and take them down!
Airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for yours truly! Now!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Enemies incoming!
Now I'm real mad! Then we'll take them down!
Force Slash! What's this?
As impressive as always.
Here I hope that was useful.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever. I've never seen Xion actually look flustered.
Sword Rain Alpha!
The enemy wields arts too.
You'll soon see about that!
Trending Blast!
Swallow dance!
You get to just now!
Juggling! In an instant! Impact Block! Hey, I'm pretty lucky. Here I go!
Body slam us into next week!
Strike! Force Slash!
Lightning orb!
Strike!
Magic
Force Slash!
Thunderbolt!
What's this?
You get the distance! Holy land!
What's this?
Force
Blah, blah,
Slash!
blah.
Strike! Force Slash! Strike!
Let's tear them up!
You see what happened there is charged.
Cross me.
Thanks,
Shouldn't
Kisara.
have done that.
Try harder!
Radiant Lunge!
Void Blast!
Meteor
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Eat this!
Void Blast!
Sleep now.
Now I'm in the groove! Lost my focus!
Maelstrom!
Burn! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training's paying off!
Now!
Totally! In an instant! Impact Claw!
Could have been worse.
Go no further! I never miss!
Void
Let the
Blast!
marksman handle
Sword
this!
Rain Alpha!
I'm warning this one's mine! I'm not quibbling with airborne targets! Do it!
You're awesome!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny... An opponent like this should be easy.
Dragon Shell!
Void Blast!
I'll smash you!
Slice! This is...
What would I do without you?
Thanks, Shield.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry.
Go for the weak point! You get the gist.
Watch this!
Void Blast!
Void
Anything in armor is all mine!
Now, while it's reeling,
This ends now!
consider yourself finished.
Looks like it could be worth something.
All yours!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Alphen!
It's time to end this battle!
I'm right beside you! Come on, roll now! Gotta hold it together! Please, your turn! It's weakened! No more Miss Nice
This
Girl!
ends now!
I'm just getting started!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Sword Rain Alpha! Tear you apart!
Do it! Kisara! Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclone!
Hey, anyone else think this might be a touch too dangerous?
Ridwell's right. We should fall back to regroup.
Out of our way! Here I come! Super cool!
Ignite!
Blah, blah, blah!
Storm! Strike! Force Flash! Strike! Force Flash! Infernal Blast! Turn the trigger!
What's this?
Dance in mortal
These fists
droplets!
have got your name on them!
I'll heal you all! See ya! Healing is coming in handy!
Can't get out of this! Sword Rain Alpha!
Fled! Lightning orb! Laser steel!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Watch this!
Totally! In an instant! Impact Claw!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
The Zoogles here are putting up a real fight.
That just goes to show how important this place is.
Or perhaps they simply thrived freely here.
The astral energy here is so dense. It's like trying to walk through water.
I know the Great Spirit's will is in the center of Rena, but with the world in this state, the entire planet has become its body, right? So doesn't that mean we're already inside it?
I would say that is horrifyingly correct. After all, the further we climb, the denser the astral energy becomes.
What's the matter, Rinwell? Are you not feeling all right?
No, it's nothing like that. It just feels like the energy here is a little more intense than it was before.
You mean Rena's energy?
Yeah, it's like when I made contact with Dana's will in the wedge. It's almost as though I can understand what Rena's will is thinking.
But Rena's will is supposed to be a lot stronger. Aren't we risking the Great Spirit controlling us if we interact with it directly?
I don't think we have to worry about that. Rena's will is only supposed to control true Renans, like the Helganquil. If we can discern what the Great Spirit is thinking too, we might learn something, a weakness. But just to be safe, let me contact it alone.
Are you insane? Rinwell, you're gonna...
Rinwell!
There was only meant to be one world. And your goal is to make them one. Is this fear? What just happened?
Are you all right? Rinwell? Rinwell, are you okay?
No, I'm fine. I think.
What were you thinking? You could have gotten yourself killed!
He's right. You had us all terrified, Rinwell.
I'm sorry. I really am. But I know now. I know how the Great Spirit thinks. I know what it wants, how it feels. Rena's Great Spirit wants to complete the world.
What's that supposed to mean? Are you saying it's trying to make something?
Yes, exactly. Originally, Dana and Rena were meant to be one world. But that never happened. They've stayed separated, and the Great Spirit wants to finish the process.
What do you mean, one world? How is that even possible?
I don't know, but its will is clear. That's what the Great Spirit is trying to accomplish. The only problem is that since Rena's energy isn't evenly spread like Dana's, it seems like it'll vanish before that happens naturally.
So it's trying to absorb Dana while it still can, so that it can force the two planets to unite. Is that what you're saying?
The Great Spirit is scared. But it's not scared the way a rational person would be. It's more raw and undiluted, like just pure fear.
Like an animal, acting out of instinct. Although admittedly, an animal would be easier to communicate with. At the very least, I have my doubts that it recognizes us as sentient beings with a reason for coming here. Earth, water, fire, and wind energy exist in both worlds, but only darkness and light can be found within Rena and Dana, respectively. The Renis Alma, as far as we know, the only host capable of harvesting the astral energy, is composed of all six. Knowing all that, Rinwell's findings do sound plausible.
That sounds a lot like Shion's thorns, doesn't it? The whole reason the Great Spirit is trying to unite Dana and Rena into one world is in order to save itself. And if her thorns are part of the Great Spirit, then they must also be trying to save themselves?
Alphen, what is it?
We thought the only way to free your thorns was for you to die. Yet despite that, they seem to be doing everything in their power to stop that from happening to you. Something wasn't adding up. But then I just realized something. If the Great Spirit doesn't want to die, then neither would your thorns. Those same emotions, that fear, that determination, and its energy must have been the same thing that was keeping you alive. You were its vessel.
In that case, is that why her thorns caused so much pain to anyone who touched her? Because they were trying to protect themselves?
If that's all true, then... well, it's more than a little ironic.
The Great Spirit merely expresses its desires. I imagine it was the Helganquil who were likely tasked with putting together and implementing an actual plan.
Shion.
I'm okay. We need to hurry and clean this mess up before it gets out of hand.
Still, even if the current state of the world is wrong like you said, does that really make everything okay?
If the world had been whole from the start, as it should have been, there'd be no Dana and no Rena, no masters or slaves, no lords, no crown contest, maybe just peace.
To think, all this started because of the Great Spirit's desire to keep living. The only reason it craves energy is because it's dying from starvation. When you think about it like that, maybe the things it's done aren't so strange after all.
If Rena had been more like Dana, things would have worked out a whole lot better.
It's like Hevrecht 35 told us. The Danan and Renan spirits are meant to be completely different beings.
Rena's energy amassing in one place led to its developing a powerful will. But that also made it crave energy, sapping Rena dry until it perished.
Whereas Dana's energy is dispersed, meaning its will never developed to the same extent. And without that hunger, Dana the planet was spared.
As for which is correct, well, I'm not sure it's our place to even say. Still, I can't help but think it reminds me a lot of the dichotomy of the human condition.
Dichotomy? What do you mean?
Those who know not satisfaction are driven to keep devouring without limit. But those who are content with their lot in life rarely fulfill their potential. I imagine it's likely that the larger Rena's Great Spirit grew, the more and more powerful its hunger also became.
Everything in moderation. When all's said and done, maybe that's the hardest thing for people to learn.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Alphen!
It's time to end this battle!
I'm right beside you! Do it!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Nice one, Alphen.
Yeah, there's more where that came from. Okay, here I go. Why do humans?
Stop you guys?
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Step back. This one's all law.
Wherever we go on this planet, there are machines littered everywhere.
It's impressive to look at as a bystander, but I sure wouldn't want to live here with all of this around.
I know what you mean. There are no fish here. I couldn't cook any of my delicious dinners for you all if we lived here.
No choice! Lunarongo!
Crumble! I'm ready! Lightning Orb!
Take this!
Tidal Wave! Lightning!
Now come on!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Talon Hurricane! By the power of water!
Stop!
A chain between heaven and earth.
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara. Air Thrust! Astral Energy!
Say no more! Wow, that was a nice move there.
I know, right? Bet you couldn't do it.
So it's a grab here, thrust the left leg, then use the right arm to leverage over...
Stop memorizing my move!
No choice!
I'm surrounded!
I owe you one.
Not in your dreams!
Dragon Form!
I'm just getting started!
It's a duel of the arts!
Now or never! Sword Rain Alpha! You
Fine,
picked the wrong
Managed to
fight!
turn that down.
You don't need to sound surprised!
Nice loss!
Perhaps I'll put more faith in you then.
Hey, I'm here too, you know! Will this help?
Try harder!
First strike!
Healing
Raise
Strike!
Force Blast!
It's swirl!
All finish you hear it now!
Voice Blast!
Here's a nugget to the
Laser
Razor
Spear.
Cyclone!
Pierce Eagle.
Celestial Runner!
Ah!
Freeze Lancer!
It's time! Sword Rain Alpha!
Color Split! Photonic Jet!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! River!
Astral Energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done!
Sword Rain Alpha! You picked the wrong fight!
What's
this?
Sword Rain Alpha!
You get the gist!
Dragon Form!
And you get the gist! Holy Land!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Crumble!
It looks like you got this one! They're not playing around!
Roll now!
Healing
Sword Rain Alpha!
Magic is there!
Should've
Can't
messed
get out
with
of
me!
this!
Freeze Lancer! Here! You get the gist!
sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! See that?
That training's paying off!
I'll crush you! Ah! Lightning Reflexes! Tenebrous Claw! Now I'm in the groove!
Do it! Astral Energy!
Say no more!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood. Right, here goes! Lunar Rondo! I'll catch you all off!
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Force Flash!
Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! With your flames and my technique...
We're Go no further!
Lunar Rondo! Talon Hurricane! Tornado Alpha!
I'm just getting started!
Burn in hell!
Healing Circle!
Dragon Swarm! Now
Who
let
wants
loose!
this?
What?
That'll bring you down!
Dragon Swarm!
Can't get out of this! Tear him up! I'll finish you here and now!
Tornado Alpha! Okay, here I go!
Thanks for the healing.
I'm sorry to be
Okay? Yeah. We've all got
You
it.
too!
Yes, ma'am! A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Chisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! Did you see?
Sure did. The part where you swung and missed, right?
Not that part! So those thorns of Shion's, they're really a part of Rena's great spirit?
Most likely. But only a small fragment of it in the big picture. I don't sense a will of its own emanating from them.
If it's that insignificant, is there that much point getting rid of it?
That Zoogle looks tough, but... The sword-wielding Zoogle?
And not just one, but four!
It thinks 2 extra hands is enough to beat me. It's sorely mistaken!
Let's just focus on what's important.
I'm sorry to be a bother.
We've all got enough air.
Yes, ma'am!
A whirling fusion.
Now I'm in the groove! Get out of this! Watch this! Oh, now we're talking! Do it!
Chisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Void Flash! Void Flash!
The waters of the
Void Flash!
Dance, immortal droplet! Sleep now. That'll bring you down. I'll be saving the traveling.
Now we beat the crap out of them!
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Not today!
Raging
They're
Flame!
not playing around.
Sword Rain
Go
Alpha!
there!
Sleep now. Outstanding form.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Big Flash! Can't get out of this! I'm on a roll now! Let's tear him up!
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Do it.
Chisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! It got rid of the sword!
Looks like I won after all!
Except it doesn't look like that thing's finished yet. Not by a long shot.
Rising Wyvern!
Now I'll crush you! Ah! Lightning Reflexes! Tenebrous Claw! Raging Flame!
Radiant
All good things take this!
Totally! In an instant! Impact Claw!
you hear it now? Dragon Warrior!
There you go! Don't let up! Eagle Assault! They're not playing around! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Step! Back! This one's all law!
Looks like some solid equipment.
Yes, ma'am.
Do it! Astral energy!
Say no more. Got it.
Well done!
All good things come to an end. See what happened there as you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that.
Strike! There you go! Don't let out!
Just getting started. I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Come and face me.
Do it! Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade! See that?
That training's paying off.
Do it! Astral energy!
Say no more.
You sure showed them.
All in a day's work. Can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
What's this?
This one's mine.
This one's for you, Dad.
The water's healing up.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm
You
sorry.
okay?
I can still do this.
Prepare to be seized. Come on, now in the groove.
Healing circle.
Okay, here I go.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
There you go, Alphen.
It's time to end this battle.
I'm right beside you.
Swordling Alpha!
Blah, blah, blah.
I'm on it.
A whirling trouble. Blah, blah, blah.
Dragon Flame inside me. I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Lunar Rondo!
Eat this! The waters of creation!
It's gonna attack!
Right, watch out!
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara.
Lunarondo! Lunar Plan! Now,
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
That equipment should come in handy.
No choice! Lunarondo! Leave the charges to me! Eat this! Not today! Whirlwind snap! Lunarondo! Almost there!
Dance in the wind!
I'm on a roll now!
Eagle of Soul!
Watch this!
Winds of heaven!
It's finished!
Let's do it!
Sword Lane Alpha!
That'll bring you down. You get the gist.
Damn it! Sword Lane Alpha! That's right! Watch this! Sword Lane Alpha! Kisara!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Onward and upward. The design of this equipment is... It's really interesting.
You must really like it, Alphen. Hi, Hoodle!
Sword Lane Alpha! That freaking does it! Sword Lane
I'll heal you all!
Eat this! Now I'm real mad! Sword Lane Alpha! Dragon
Flashing parts are weak. Astral energy!
Say no more!
Got it!
Well done.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! I'm on it! Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down! It looks like you got this one. Do it!
Totally! In an instant! Impact claw!
You got company! Here's evil! Sleep now!
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Here's evil!
It's finished!
Let's do it!
Kisara!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! Step back! This one's all law! Oh, this looks... nice and tough.
Dispose of the trash.
Lunarondo! Talon Hurricane!
Burning This one's mine!
I'm on it!
Now, we're in the home stretch, guys!
What she said.
Here's the evil!
Eyes on the prize.
That focus goes double for you, Law!
Me? How come I get singled out?
Burn in hell!
Lunar
Rondo,
between
smash you!
heaven and earth! Blah, blah, blah!
Strike! Force flash!
Goodbye!
Lunar Rondo,
Blah,
here
blah,
it comes!
blah! Air thrust!
Let's tear him up!
Freeze laser!
Lunar Rondo!
I'm on a roll
Sword Rain
now!
Alpha!
Eagle assault!
Lunar correction! By the Lunar dueling! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
There! One more!
You see what happened
Lunar
there is you
Rondo!
crossed me. Shouldn't have done that.
Illuminate! Blah, blah, blah! Magic!
Swallow dance!
Holy Land!
Bang!
Chain between heaven and earth!
Enemy flare!
It's on!
Wailing
Blitz!
gun
Lunar
shield!
Rondo!
I'll be saving this one!
Strike! Blazing
There's
flame!
the red! A banana!
Swallow dance!
By the
Do it!
way!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Guess we don't know our own strength.
You could say that again!
My word. This must be the work of Providence.
Prova what now?
It means destiny. I think it's a bit of an exaggeration, though.
A dead end, huh?
Why don't we just use this?
Wait!
Jeez! Don't scare me like that! What, is there something wrong with it?
No, it's not that. It's just, this is it. Whatever it is, we're about to find out.
It's the moment of truth. There's no turning back now till we've won. Either we get through this, or we vanish along with the rest of the world as we know it. Is everyone ready?
We've come this far. I'm not about to turn tail now. I say we knock this thing out and head back home.
It's time to relegate the past to where it belongs. It's been a long journey getting here, but it ends now.
No, this isn't the end. Once we've overthrown the old order, there's still the task of creating a new world.
A world without divisions, where no one cares whether you're Danon or Renan, or if you have magic or not. You're right. We have to win this.
Let's get going then. After all, our future awaits.
Our future, one free of tyranny and exploitation. For the freedom to live with those we hold dear, and for a new era. Let's go! giant flower?
We're finally here then.
But then, where is the core of the Great Spirit? Or the Renaissance, for that matter.
According to Hevrek 35, this should be where we find the core.
Rinwell, do you sense anything?
This is definitely where the energy of the Great Spirit is strongest, but what's giving off the most energy is the flower we're standing on.
That said, we're not gonna be able to destroy something this huge. You want me to hit it and see what happens?
Hey, look!
Renaissance!
Is that like Dana's astral energy? But why?
What?
Stay sharp! Something's coming!
Spirit's core?
And in order to fight us, it's taken on this form?
My thorns. I feel them whirling inside me. They're getting restless. I'm certain of it. This is the source of my thorns, and of my visions. This is the darkness that will consume all existence.
What do we do now? The Renaissance inside that thing. I don't think we'll win this fight without it.
We have to get it back.
We will find a way somehow.
Agreed. And now that it has a physical form, cutting through it's what we'll do.
Great Spirit, I understand you want to live. You've made that very clear. However, if you're planning on destroying everything, then first,
You'll have to get through us. Everyone, let's go!
We're not energy for you to consume, and we're not puppets for you to control!
Only humankind has a right to determine their own future. We will never let something like you take that away from us.
I'm sorry, but we won't let you take any more away from us. We'll do whatever it takes to stop you.
I fight to quell the sounds of anguish from our world, that it may be filled with joy and peace once again.
Give it back. Give it all back. Give us back our world and give me back my own life.
Once and for all, we are going to end centuries of terror and death. Right here, right now.
I can carve through armor!
Swordring Alpha!
More foot! What's this?
Burning Sun! Burning Sun! The enemy is going all out!
In an instant! Impact Rock!
Blaze of Spear! Here's evil! Hold together, just a little longer!
Thanks for the sympathy.
Get it together! We need you informed!
Blazing Flame! Spirit Gale! Now I'm in the groove! Swordring Alpha!
The enemy feels us too.
You'll soon see
What
about
in the
that!
world is this round thing?
An attack. Is this a Lord's handiwork?
I'm past being surprised.
I say we destroy it, and quick!
All good things come to an end. I'm sorry to be a bother.
We've all got enough on our hands.
Yes, ma'am.
Blah, blah, blah.
Now I'm in the groove.
Sword Rain Alpha! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
After all that, it's still standing. Just how strong is this thing?
It doesn't matter. We just have to keep kicking its ass until it bites the dust!
The Great Spirits!
Damn, must have been conserving its energy for an escape.
That bastard took off with the Renaissance!
We can't stand here and wait for it to come back. We'll have to follow it through there.
You're right. I don't like it, but we've got no choice.
Yeah. No matter what, we can't let it get away.
All right, let's go.
I'm surprised we can stand here at all. What in the hell is this place?
Beats me. I've never seen anything like it. More importantly, where's the Great Spirit?
Look! Over there!
What in the world? It's changing shape?
Oh, this is bad. It looks like it's regaining all of its energy. It's going to grow even bigger than before.
Damn it. Come on, we've got to find a way to...
Watch out! Something's heading our way!
Guess they're here to try to stop us. There's so many of them.
That means we've got it running scared. Let's take these out and keep moving!
Get out of our way already!
I didn't expect such base tactics from a supreme being.
You can't assume we're fighting something that thinks like a human!
Whatever it is, it's wasting time that we don't have.
Yeah, not only that, but that thing is getting bigger by the minute.
It's starting to slow down the more it grows. We should be able to catch up soon enough.
We just need to hold on. Stay strong, everyone, and stand your ground!
Just getting started.
This one's all mine! Eat this!
What's this?
Sword Rain Alpha!
I need to pull myself together.
Armor won't save you.
Sword Rain Alpha! This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Done! I'll leave it to you! Sword Rain Alpha! Totally! In an instant! Impact Claw!
Will this help?
First try.
Photon Flash!
Lunar Rondo. Inferno. I'm just getting
Pull myself.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! I'm on it! Talon hurricane!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Brace yourselves! We're going to crash!
We caught up to it!
Hold on. Why did it stop absorbing the energy from Dana?
Like it or not, it lacks the means to do so whilst fighting us. We've become the bigger threat and forced its hand.
All right then. Let's get to work so we can take back the Renaissance.
This madness ends! Right here, right now! And this time, we really mean it!
We've all come so far. We've faced so much. We can't get through this. Together.
Naturally, we are all leaving this fight alive.
Hell, I'm just getting warmed up. You ain't seen nothing yet.
The Great Spirit's getting desperate. So stay on your toes, everyone.
Sword Alpha!
Magic! Just
I
feel!
really owe you one.
More
Its power's overwhelming.
Then let's whittle down that thing's power.
Long!
You and me!
From here on out! We did it!
Yeah! Sword Alpha!
This one's mine!
Talon Heart!
Amazing! All that astral energy!
I don't like the look of this.
Johalim!
By the power of flame! Vanish without a trace!
No more dithering!
Our future begins here!
Always impressive.
I guess that makes two of us then.
Now all that's left is the middle.
Let's do it!
This one's all
Breaking
mine.
orb!
Sword Alpha!
Magic! Breezeland! Holy Land!
Dragon
Between
Force!
heaven and earth!
Ignite! Sia, it's you and me.
This is it!
This ends now!
Alphen!
Yeah! We're both fine. We're going to start the ceremony now, before it can recover. Shion.
Yeah.
I've returned, just as I told you I would.
Hurry! The Great Spirit is reviving itself!
Shion! Absorbing the Great Spirit!
Apologies. I can't suppress it for very long.
Hand it over right now. You plan to use this to defeat the Great Spirit, which Which is precisely why I'm here. Stand aside and watch. So then you know how to destroy the Great Spirit. Just as well as you and your sorry lot. The Great Spirit that tried to control me will be annihilated. I won't let you do that! Yet do it I shall. And there's nothing you can do to stop me. You bastard! I shall fulfill my duty as a ruler. With this power, I'll bury that woman and the Great Spirit. Then this charade will finally end. Save everyone. And Sion! Silence. I'll tear you apart, slay the girl and the Great Spirit, and erect a fortress of death over both. What do you get from it? When you have all that power, what will you do? My dominion shall reign over all existence. Nothing else matters. That's it. This is so you can rule over all existence just because? Despicable as they were, even the other lords, even the Great Spirit had a future in mind. But you had nothing. Only death. So what? It matters little. You are pathetic. Truly pathetic. And you're not. You are a failure. Empty. A sovereign who couldn't even die in his own time as he was meant to. You're right. I used to wonder why I was still alive after so long. There are things in this world, in the here and now, that are worth protecting. That's why I'm still here. You control others to keep from being controlled, but that's a path of never-ending hatred. Don't you understand? It can only end in destruction. The only way to avoid it is with forgiveness! The words of a coward. The weakness disgusts me. You're wrong. It takes true power to forgive! I have no use for forgiveness. The strong shall always triumph here. You say that because you've been alone so long. If you had anyone to turn to, a single friend, someone to love, people who would support and guide you, can't have been alone your whole life. All I remember is the lashes of whips. Each strike spread a stream of fire across my back. The masters who killed slaves for sport, and the slaves who sacrificed their compatriots that they might live. There is no love, no friendship, not there or anywhere else. Is there no way for you to see this differently? Enough! You gamble the fate of this world to save a single life, and yet I am the evil one? How utterly ridiculous. It's true. Maybe it is selfish of me to want to save her, but I swore that I would let no one else be sacrificed in this battle. I can't bear to see her die. You and I are so much more alike than I had ever imagined. No, we're not! I want a world built on kindness, on giving, on warmth. You take and destroy. I'm nothing like you. Explosive ring! Explosive ring! I am the proof of all others shall be banished! Explosive ring! Try harder! Try this! It's over! You are the last obstacle impeding my progress! Die! That's my line!
I'll show you the limits of your solitude!
What you've done is evil. There's no denying that. I know you didn't walk your path out of weakness, but merely from misguided strength. Misguided because you were alone. Because you had no friends to keep you on the straight and narrow. No one to use all that strength for, other than yourself. That loneliness could make a monster out of anyone. Out of me. I understand. And I forgive you, Volrun. I don't need your victor's pity. And you can choke on your vain forgiveness. Don't! You wish to save this world? To make your selfish dreams into reality? If you choose to walk that path, you choose a path of betrayal, despair, and corruption. And in the darkness at the end, I'll be waiting for you! Volrun! I'm sorry. The Alma is...
Yes. But you still possess the blazing sword. It may not be quite as strong as the Alma, but nonetheless...
I can't! I would never! It would kill you!
My thorns, they're... Soon the great astral spirit will break free. And when that happens, no one will be spared. But there's still time. You can still destroy the thorns. And me with them.
But that's exactly what we've been fighting to prevent. I promised I would find a way to save you.
You did. I know. But I don't want you to die either. So please, don't let me be the end of the world.
That's it. Look! The path Dana's energy flowed through is still open. We can use it to call out to Dana's will!
Alphen, what are you saying?
Don't you remember? Rinwell said there was a little bit of Dana's will inside all of us. If there is a way everyone can come together to form Dana's will, then maybe we can ask for it to help us, to find us a way out of this.
Are you really saying that if all of Dana thinks of saving us, it will become the will of the planet itself? That's madness.
Maybe so, but it's the only way we can save you. And the only way to save Rena, too.
To save Rena?
That's right. Rena's will never had evil intent. If we're saving everyone, that includes them. I don't want to live in a world without you, Xion. And I'm tired of living a life built on death.
Alpha and I'm with you.
Collective will of Dana, hear my plea! I want to save Xion! And I want to save Rena too! I want to end this cycle of one joy, constantly being sacrificed for another's pain! So please, grant us your strength!
Let's go!
I want to be your head right now. You are the place, my only home.
I つも君と